Hello and welcome to Big Brother Unfiltered as we talk about all things Big Brother. Hello you guys, welcome to the channel. I've been talking about this reunion for weeks and the day has finally come. So I have written down some notes about the reunion. I saw every little thing. A lot of the things were not too important, so it's going to be very brief. I hope you guys are not waiting. I'm waiting for like a 20-minute video, but this is very brief notes about what happened. So like, comment and subscribe if you're excited to hear what I'm gonna be talking about today. Also press the notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I post a video. Also, if I'm not mistaken, they'll be doing another one on Sunday next week. It's gonna be Siyamosha season, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, cool. So from the first impression of the show, I was very, very disappointed to see that a lot of the housemates that brought drama into the show were not there. I'm talking about Yolanda, Jareeds, Mpumi, you understand? Like, they were not there to explain their side of the story for most of the things that the people were talking about. But okay, the first thing that I wrote on my notes. So Meg Jr., the winner of Big Brother Siyamosha season, was on the show and apparently he gave Liyema some flowers. So now Smash is asking Liyema, like, okay girl, we see you with some flowers, like where'd you get the flowers from? And then she said, oh, we must ask Meg Jr. So Meg Jr. is basically saying that he gave Liyema the flowers as a peace offering or as an apology for how he was not acting like a man. You understand? Apparently they had a relationship. I do not know if this was a friendship relationship outside of the house, if they were trying to get something started, but he simply was apologizing and gave her the flowers as a peace offering, to apologize because quote unquote was not acting like a man. So yeah, that's what happened. I don't think that she accepted the apology. She was just saying, well, okay, like I have the flowers in my hand, so I don't know, like that she just gave them to me. So I'm like, okay. On more sensitive news, we already know what happened in the season where Bravo B kind of made some comments about the women, mainly Liyema and Z, I think, in the house about maybe their appearance and what they would do to them and all of those things, ne? So they kind of asked him like how life has been out of the house and how was the treatment, and he was just apologizing and saying that he spoke to Liyema and spoke to her mom. He also goes to schools and speaks to young boys. He was also saying that he was surprised that a lot of the boys in his neighborhood do not know much about GBV and the repercussions of the actions, So he was saying that that's basically what he has been doing outside of the house, is educate people and basically telling them that it's not right to do what he did, in a sense, Okay, then we have our disruptor Fahima, the beautiful Fahima. She started up the show with some great news. The girl is engaged. Okay, the girl is getting married next year, Feb. The girl is excited. The girl has a man that bought her a Mercedes Benz. The girl is living life, which we all love for her, But on the show, Z was a little bit touched about her actions on the show. She even got emotional, She was saying that Fahima was very rude to her. Also in the videos that she kind of saw outside of the house, like, she slept in Sinaya's bed and she was saying that she did that to hurt Z. She was making comments like Z wants to be the only pretty girl in the house, you know what I'm saying? So that was not too much of a tussle between the girls. She just expressed her emotions and she said that she didn't really like how Fahima was acting towards her, and then they quickly solved that. Also guys, I made a video the other day about couples in the Big Brother history, you understand, and I forgot Neo and Taki. How do I forget those people? Guys, Neo and Taki, for those that remember, towards the end of the show or towards someone's eviction, I don't know who was first, they were exploring a relationship. They were liking each other, you understand? So So the two were sitting at a distance from each other on the show. So the host asked them, like, you guys sitting very far from each other, what is going on? What is your relationship status? Neo and Taki both say that they are both single people. Okay, so then now they explain further. They ask Taki, so why are you guys not in a relationship? Why are you guys not a thing anymore? Taki says that he was accused of cheating. And with those accusations, Neo did not come to him and say, this is the rumors, or this is what's happening. I need you to clarify, I need you to explain. She did not say anything like that. She ghosted the guy. She literally ghosted Taki after accusing him of cheating. She blocked him. She did not say anything else. And that is how their relationship ended. So she explains further to say that after a while of, blocking him, she unblocked him. But by the time that she unblocked him, I feel like, or she says, she feels like he kind of has given up, trying to explain himself, win her back. You know what I'm saying? By the time that she had unblocked him, it was kind of too late for them to kind of, rekindle their relationship. So, but I don't know. I feel like after the show, maybe they can have a conversation, because at the end of the day, he did not really cheat. I feel like maybe that was the conversation that they had to have on their own in their private time, and then that's how they would have, fixed their things. Okay, a quick one on Z and Young Barbie. Z and Young Barbie in the house, they were very much cozy. They started off as friends, then they were cozy. We all know Young Barbie wanted Z so much, but Vele Z was for Sinai, and I think she was just stringing Young Barbie around just for vibes. Outside of the house, Z's supporters were so much against Young Barbie. Guys, I do not know what was going on. Apparently, they are hating him, or they hated him because apparently, he didn't want Z to win. He was claiming that he did not want Z to win. So it kind of broke their relationship. They unfollowed each other on Instagram, but they still had each other's numbers. And then he lived far from her, the distance thing, the distance friendship thing. So they really didn't get to explore their friendship outside of the house, blah, but no drama there. It was just they couldn't really freely be in their friendship because of these supporters. Okay, so next up we have Chenza, our beautiful Chenza. Chenza is having something against Yolanda, you guys. I don't know what's happening with Chenza. Everything that was spoken about Yolanda, he was against. I don't know if they had like a falling out outside of the house or inside of, I don't know. I don't remember. So Chenza is calling Yolanda a coward for not showing up, because Chenza had things that he would have loved to clear up with her, but unfortunately she was a no-show. While we're on the topic of Chenza and Z go against Mitch and his relationship with Yolanda. Okay, so they are basically were going back and forth with Mitch, like, why are you friends with Yolanda, like you're in her shadow, blah blah. Like they were so against their relationship and their friendship, and they were claiming that it's not real, it's just a beneficial thing, it's like a transaction, they work together, they make money, that's why they are always together, that's why their friendship, quote unquote, has lasted even 2 years after the show. Jareeds and Liyema. So Jareeds and Liyema were one of the people that held the show down. That man took that girl and showed her mother with all of that relationship drama. You understand what I'm saying? Jareeds did not show up on the show. I do not understand why. I don't understand like, why did you not show up and face the reality of things? Because you knew exactly we're gonna have the conversation about your game plan and all the playing around with Liyema's feelings. Liyema and Jareeds continued to date outside of the show, but they did not last for long because they broke up. She ended up hurting Jareeds. That's what she said. She hurt Jareeds. And then a lot of the people were asking her, like, what do you mean you hurt Jareeds? She was just basically saying she didn't really From what I understood, they were dating, yes, but they were never going to have a next step to their relationship. I think she was just doing it for vibes, and then he probably was serious about her for once in his life. He was probably trying to be serious in the relationship, and she was saying, no, and then that's how he got hurt. Last but not least, we have Lato and Papa Ghost. If you have made it thus far, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Comment down below red hat, because wow, it's been a lot of talking. But Lato and Papa Ghost, they were dating in the house. They were a power couple. They were the rivals. They were against everybody, and everybody was against them. They broke up after the show. Yes, they broke up after the show because Lato felt like he was such a lazy person, basically. She was saying that the guy does not have drive. He's not driven enough like her. She's chasing the bag. He's lazy to chase the bag. He would rather have her chase the bag for him. How? Kanjani, So she was just saying that she doesn't want to feel stuck, or she doesn't want to feel like she is gonna fall behind from her potential to be successful. Hence, that's why she is the one that broke up with him. And he didn't have a lot to say about that. I just feel like maybe she was just telling the truth, and he knew that that's exactly why they did not work out. But they continue to remain business partners. But during the show, they had a little bit of arguments here and there. Even Chenza pointed out to say, hey, this must be sexual tension, because why are you guys fighting each other like this, That's it for the TV recap of Bigbrother Mzansi Siyamosha season. We've come to the end, guys. Thank you for watching. Please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Press the notification bell to be notified every single time that I post a video. There will be another video like this. I promise there will be another video like this about the other reunion that's coming up next Sunday.